Hey, what up everybody? This is Stephen Breach coming to you, the August 1st, 2014 coverage of SmackDown tonight on Sci-Fi. The start of the SummerSlam push coming here in August. It's going to be a good episode of SmackDown. Only a couple times a year do they really make SmackDown can't miss shows, and that's around SummerSlam time and around WrestleMania time. And this one, I hear it involves two sort of big angles going into SummerSlam, sort of making the matches, on paper really going to happen. I think the match between Swagger and Rusev, everybody knew was going to happen. It's a heavily rumored flag match. And, people have just been waiting for them to finally say it's going to be down, put the picture up on WWE Shop and say this one's good to go. In order to get that match, they had to have Jack Swagger wrestle a match inside of the ring and sort of put somebody over. And in that match, it was Jack Swagger against Cesaro. If you go back a few months, they had a match on SmackDown back in April, right after the breakup, to find out who the Jannetty was. Everybody knows that I'm a big Jack Swagger fan. I really do like Cesaro as well, but, I'd already stuck my flag into the Jack Swagger USA camp, and I can't really take that away. I think that Cesaro is going to be a very big talent here in the WWE. Honestly, even though I am a big Jack Swagger guy, I am really surprised that they had Cesaro put him over. I know that right now it looks like the plan for Cesaro is to just sort of have him idle in no man's land before maybe a babyface run that's been rumored for a long time. I think the only person rumored for some sort of a change has been Sheamus, who's been rumored to turn heel for probably about 6 months now. As soon as he was supposed to come back from that injury, he was supposed to turn, and now he's just sitting around the United States Championship with really nothing else to do. Cesaro was a heavily favored guy to win the Battle Royal for the Intercontinental Championship that was won by The Miz at the last pay-per-view. I honestly really don't think they have a clue what they're doing with Cesaro. We had Cesaro come out and tell Triple H that he was no longer a Paul Heyman guy, that he wanted to be a Triple H guy, and then they immediately the next week come out and defend Paul Heyman's honor, saying that basically there was no feelings lost, they were still friends, and just basically he was a free agent on his own, going out there to fight Cena on Raw. Jack Swagger picked up the ankle lock, I guess they call it the Patriot lock, over Cesaro to get the win. I don't really think this makes him the not the Jannetty of this group. I do think that Swagger has a bright future in this company as well. I just do think that he's the flavor of the month right now. They needed to get him over. Well, I guess he's already really is over. Crowd is really getting into this guy everywhere he goes. But they have him as right now as a very viable threat that could take down Rusev's streak at the pay-per-view. Some people are saying that he'll win the match, have it be a flag match and have him win the flag match, and then Rusev doesn't really lose a match. Swagger comes out looking like $1 million because he beat him, but Rusev still hasn't been pinned or made submit in the ring yet. I honestly have been watching wrestling for a long time. I knew that they did a flag match between, I think it was like the Patriot and Bret Hart, but I really don't have a clue what the hell the flag match is. I'm guessing more than likely that there's flags on both sides of the ring, and then you have to take the flag to the top of the ramp, like where you come out, like the entranceway, and then you like plant your flag. That's what I would imagine a flag match would be if it went down at SummerSlam, but I really have no clue. I'm guessing that both of these guys are going to be beating the piss out of each other at SummerSlam. That's going to go down. I said this in the beginning, I'm a real big Jack Swagger fan, but I'm still really surprised that he got Cesaro to tap out in the middle of the ring. I'm guessing the only way that they think they can make Cesaro into a babyface is just continuously beat him until he just finally gives in and I guess goes after one of the heels out there. But we'll see what's going down. But as of right now, Jack Swagger is not the Jannetty of the Marty. Jack Swagger is not the Jannetty of the real Americans after their WrestleMania breakup. It's crazy because if you go back to Extreme Rules, it looked like Cesaro and Swagger were gonna have a one-on-one match, but people said that there was nothing to gain from Cesaro defeating Swagger one-on-one. So at the last minute on Monday Night Raw, as a part of that Intercontinental title tournament, both of these guys beat up Rob Van Dam, and they added Rob Van Dam into the match as the three-way. And I don't know, even that match was nothing. Swagger got eliminated first, and then Cesaro beat Rob Van Dam to make him look good. But I got no clue. I mean, now all of a sudden, now Swagger's the guy, and they got to make him look like $1 million. But Cesaro's got a bright future. Swagger's got a bright future, and it's a weird one. Peace out. See you at SummerSlam.